Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining. It's your girl Bryce, and I am coming at you today with a very chill vlog. I'm kind of tired, feeling a little bit run down. I am PMSing a little bit, which explains this. So we're just gonna have a slow day today. I thought I'd bring you along with me for a couple of hours. It's pretty cool. 81 degrees, that's not pretty cool, but it's not like hot. It looks like the wind is going today too, so it should be nice weather. And I thought it would be really fun to head to the park and read some poetry and take some good pictures with my Instax camera. And then I have some blueberries that need use today. I thought I would make some lemon blueberry cupcakes or like a lemon blueberry loaf type of thing. And then I'm gonna head to the store because I need to grab a couple of things for lasagna. So I'm really excited about that. That is like the perfect PMS meals, lasagna. Oh my gosh. So we'll do a little cook with me, little bake with me vibes.
I need fucking hands.
And we'll just see the day where, what? We'll just see where the day takes us. Before I head out, I do want to do a little bit of enrichment with the cats. I saw this idea a long time ago on TikTok for them, and I have been loving it. They love it, so I want to show you. So normally I use 2 hand towels, but I found this old pillowcase that I'm going to cut up. So if you have however many cats you have, you're going to want to get some towels, or like I'm doing like an old piece of fabric. Can I rip it actually? Oh. No, we can't. So then you just get whatever treats you want or whatever treats they like. I'm using these, just simple cat treats. And then however many you want, I'm gonna do like a small handful each for them. Not too many. I mean, that's kind of a lot. I mean, they can have like, how many can they have? One treat is really only like 1 calorie. So I think it's fine. We don't do this all the time. So then you just kind of spread them out. Someone's ready for it. And then you just roll it up. You can do it tight or loose. The tighter you do it, like the more enrichment they're gonna have, because the more they're gonna have to like dig around for the treats. And then the TikTok video I saw, they like tied it in a knot. I'm sorry, my cats are not, I mean, I'm not trying to call y'all dumb, but they don't really get that. So I just kind of like loop it like this and like twist it when I put it down, so it's like that. Same thing, just kind of like twist it around. And then when you lay it down for them, they dig around for the treats. Are you ready, guys? Who's ready? Who's ready? Who wants it first? You, Poopy. Here you go, Poochie. Basil. No, Mama, yours is here. Look, Poochie. Yeah. Yeah. Look for it, my dude. Yeah. Wow, guys, I'm like talking about how much you guys love to do this and you're like not even into it. Good Poochie. Good mama. Good job. Basil already got one. Poochie, have you gotten one yet? Oh, by the way, I didn't even introduce them to you. This is Patchouli. She is a Lynx Point Siamese. And this is Basil, who's not interested, I guess. I'm gonna help you guys out. Here, let's get you started. Here. You guys are not making me look like a good cat mom! Anywho, I think you get the gist of it, or at least I hope so, because they are not cooperating right now. I guess they don't want to do it. But I swear, most of the time they love it. So next I'm gonna pack a bag for the park. So I just bring like a reusable bag or something quick for the park. I'm gonna bring my journal. This is actually my content journal. This is what I use to like plan and write down all of my ideas. And then I have not read this all the way through yet, so I'm gonna bring The Sun and Her Flowers by Rupi Kaur. And then I'm also gonna bring my Instax camera and some extra film because we might be feeling inspired by the nature. And my perfume choice of the day is going to be Neroli Wood by Tulip. I already posted about this on my Lemonade, but I love it so much. This is definitely one of my favorite perfumes. If you are at all familiar with Elizabeth and James Nirvana, oh my gosh, it's an all-time favorite of mine, and they discontinued it. So that's very reminiscent of that. It's very earthy, very woody, very spicy of a scent, if you will. All right, I've got my butter out and softening for our baking later. I'm just gonna grab a few more things here and we are going to head to the park. Ooh, another thing to add to your park bag if you don't have one in your car is a blanket, because we're definitely gonna lay out and enjoy the sun, the festivities, the outdoors. Okay, so I will see you guys there. To the park. We wait until this golf cart rides by. I was absolutely deceived. It is 100% still summer. I don't know what I was thinking. And this is no lightweight hoodie either. Like I'm sweating, but it's still enjoyable. I found a nice shady spot. It is still so beautiful. Even though it's hot today, the leaves are falling. It was such a nice ride here. I didn't really think of anything interesting to talk about. I just wanted to come here and turn my brain off. There's my Duolingo. I am on, I think, a 14-day streak on my Duolingo. It's a language learning app and I'm on Spanish. So let's do it so I can get my 14th day streak on.
La luna de miel.
La luna de miel. It is literally so nice out here. I could fall asleep and take a nap. Other than that saw noise, I don't know what type of construction they are doing over there. I am really not sure how much battery life I have in this camera. It's been a while since I've used it. And I'm gonna try to keep it dark with my wallet because my bag is like light colored, so I don't think it's gonna keep it that dark. I think my best shot right here is this. Right here. I love that. Get it. Don't get light, don't get light, don't get light. I think it's all right. I don't know, we'll have to see if I hit the light with it. Oh. Remain calm. I don't want to be rude to it, but it is not welcome here. I don't even really know what type of bee that is, sir. Speaking of photography, there is a newer movie. It's not like brand new, but it came out this year, called Civil War. I absolutely loved that movie with Kirsten Dunst. And what was her name? Yeah, Kirsten Dunst and Kaylee Spaney. I don't know. I haven't really seen anything else by her or anything else with her in it, but I loved her. Jesse Plemons is in it too. You've probably, I mean, my man said the trailer was like trending. I mean, I don't remember if I saw the trailer before I watched the movie, but I absolutely loved that movie. It was very I don't want to say it wrong. Cinematographic. Hold on. The word is cinematic. Oh my gosh. But it was very cinematic. It was shot beautifully. The storyline, it was gut-wrenching. I do want to give a disclaimer. If you're going to watch that movie, it is a heavy watch. It's a war movie. It's about like a modern day civil war. It was so worth it. We rented it twice actually because we loved it so much. It's about war photographers. It was just a very cool perspective. The whole movie was shot from the point of view of the photographers. So it was a really good watch. I definitely recommend that. But again, very graphic. It's a heavy watch. So if you're not into that, just know that before you do watch it if you're weary about that kind of stuff. I used to be super conscious of wearing sunglasses all the time. Anytime I was outside, I wanted to have sunglasses on to avoid getting the wrinkles right here, the crow's feet. What a sad way of thinking. I'm so glad that so many more women are speaking out against face alterations and, the filler, the Botox in our 20s because we're afraid of signs of aging before we're even really experiencing signs of aging. And, if that's what you're into, that's what you're into. I've never seen somebody with Botox or filler or any type of plastic surgery that I thought looked better than them natural. But that's just me. But I can't believe that I really used to come outside and alter the way I see the earth, the way the sun shines down on the earth, because I was afraid of getting wrinkles next to my eyes. Like, wearing sunglasses outside in the sun is really gonna stop me from getting wrinkles in my eyes. If you've been feeling pressured from society or the other women in your family to make sure you do all that you can do for your anti-aging, do what you're comfortable with, but don't feel like you have to. You don't have to wear sunglasses every time you go outside just so you don't get crow's feet. You're gonna get them anyways. And you're still gonna be beautiful. Before I go, I want to show you how my photo turned out. I did bring another pack of film, but honestly, I don't want to risk ruining any of the film because it is bright out and I don't really have a dark bag to put it in. But look at how this one turned out. It actually came through really well. Wow. We made it back home. I have all of my ingredients, so we're gonna get started. Just a little forewarning. When I'm cooking, I don't really go by like a recipe. I kind of just eyeball everything. Baking though, we're definitely going to follow a recipe. So I'm just going to get started here. We are going to be making our own tomato sauce, and it's actually going to be like a creamy tomato sauce. So I have some Campari tomatoes, and then I also have some Roma tomatoes. I'm going to roast all of them, and that's going to be the base of my sauce. So when I roast my tomatoes, I start with like 425 degrees on the oven, and we're going to give them a good wash. Here I am just quartering the tomatoes, putting them in this roasting pan. Then I cover them in extra virgin olive oil. I've got sea salt, pepper, and then what is this? Oregano and thyme. You can use just a regular Italian seasoning. I ran out of mine, so I'm using all these herbs to kind of like build my own. And then make sure they're all nice and coated. Give it a good mix. And I'm rinsing my shrooms here, and I'm gonna give them a real coarse chop. I like big chunks of onion. Do whatever you want. And going in the skillet. And then the same thing for my onion. I don't need it super fine. I like big bites of onion. And this is medium high on the skillet here. Love her, leave her alone. Let them caramelize. Now I'm working on my cheese mixture to build in between the lasagna. So I'm eyeballing this all here. This is Parmesan, mozzarella, and mild cheddar with the ricotta. And then I'm finishing it with a splash of the heavy whipping cream and the same seasonings here that I did with the tomatoes. Add my egg and give that a good mix. And we're gonna set that aside and put it in the fridge until we're ready to assemble the lasagna. Girl, don't even ask why I use this little ass skillet to cook this meat.
Where are hands?
And this is just salt, pepper, and garlic powder for the seasoning on my meat here. Okay, so my meat is all cooked and drained. The tomatoes are not quite done yet, so I'm not quite ready for the sauce, so we're just gonna set the meat aside. And I'm gonna go ahead and work on my cupcake batter. Anything baking, I definitely look at a recipe because I'm not trying to have it turn out like, you know, messed up. Here's the recipe from handletheheat.com. Put our butter in there. Then we're gonna follow up with our sugar. We're gonna mix all of our wet ingredients here, and then we're gonna do our dry ingredients. And girl, I was struggling right here. I should have got that electric mixer out because this was difficult. That's me showing that I didn't forget my vanilla. It did not go in the dry ingredients, don't worry. So we're gonna put that in like half and half at a time. Give it a good mix. Here I am coating my blueberries in flour. That helps them from falling to the bottom whenever they're baking, the flour coating, so that way they're all throughout the cupcake and not just at the bottom. And here's our roasted tomatoes. Gonna smash them down, start building our sauce. I'm adding heavy whipping cream. I do end up putting 2 in here. Again, the same seasonings as what I put in the lasagna, like the cheese base. I'm just adding garlic to this as well. So add to taste whatever it is that you like in your pasta. Give it a good mix. Once that's nice and warm, I start melting in my Parmesan. I'm using the rest of the bag here. It was probably like 2/3 of the way full, maybe a little less. Give that a good mix in there. Adding in my beef. And then that's pretty much done for the sauce. Just keep it nice and warm and we are ready to assemble. Ooh, and the cupcakes are done. Ooh, them look good. All right, so I'm adding the sauce to my bottom layer. And then we're gonna put in our noodles, goodness. And then spread that cheese mixture on top. I mean, this is the most difficult part, is spreading that out on top of the noodles, but you'll be okay. Add more sauce, and then we're just gonna repeat until the pan is full. By the way, these are oven ready noodles. That is why I'm putting them in here raw, so they will absorb all the sauce and get nice and al dente in the oven. Adding a layer of cheese on top, and that's I put all the leftovers in that one. I like to have an extra one to freeze for leftovers. And these went in for about 45 minutes, maybe a little bit longer than that, at about 350 on the oven. Girl, look at this mess I made. We have got to get that cleaned up. We are gonna clean as we go here. And she's ready. Oh my gosh, moment of truth. Oh yeah, that looks so good, girl. I am hungry right now. Yeah, girl, that look real good. We know, we see it. Well, so as you can see, it didn't stay together kind of like how I thought it would with the egg. It still looks really good. It's more of like a casserole dish now, but that's not what matters. I'm gonna get this crispy part right here. It's so good. This is like next level. The tomato flavor is 100% there. It's super, super tomatoey, but it's so creamy. I didn't realize I didn't have any powdered sugar for my icing, but it's okay. Squash is headed out right now to go get it. What a man. This is like the perfect, this is exactly what I was craving today. All right, well, I'm gonna finish this, wait for my man to get back, whip up this icing, and I will see you guys with finished cupcakes. I don't even know how, but it wasn't recording for the whole first plate of cupcakes. I know, it had me messed up. I was just mesmerized by how satisfying this was, but I had leftover icing, so I just went back over these, gave some of them a little bit extra. So pretty. Oh, ignore that one. But the rest of them, oh, I can't. This one is the prettiest one, so of course this is the one that I'm gonna eat. It's just a simple buttercream icing, and instead of just plain vanilla, I added some almond to it. It is so good. So here's our cupcake. It looks so perfect. Oh my gosh. It's so good. It's super moist. It's hitting the spot. Oh, there's my Be Real. Alrighty, well, I am gonna go ahead and call that the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you're still here, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.